Finally, I have good news for undocumented individual, which is also called illegals. So in this clip, I will explain the new law which will allow illegals to apply for residence permit and they can stay permanently in Portugal. This is the new law announced on 7th of November 2024 and 3rd June law is being cancelled now. This is the new news for illegals and especially those illegals, undocumented individuals who did file expression of interest. Their children were going to school, they were paying taxes because according to previous rule of the Portugal that if you have paid 12 taxes and even you are undocumented individual, you are able to stay in Portugal. So this is a much optimistic and breaking news for undocumented illegal individual because by this news they will be able to stay and they will be able to get their resident card. All details I will share. Please be in touch with me in this clip because undocumented individual are of two type. I can understand what you are thinking. There are undocumented individual who are without expression of interest and there are undocumented individual or illegals with expression of interest. I will tell about both, but I think this is the news illegals were waiting. A lot of police checks were going on after this law. Definitely illegals will be escaped from those checks as well. This new law, first of all, I will explain this law. 7th of November, this new law is announced by Portugal government. And according to this law, Article 88, Article 89, 37, Class 2 and Class 3, Class 3 and Class 5 has been changed. Once again, I will speak that 35 and Section 3, Section 4 has been changed, which was amended on June 3. What was stance of Portugal government on June 3? They told all illegals, either they did log file or they did not log file, their expression of interest, even they filed expression of interest, they are not entitled to stay in Portugal. That was 3rd June law. I did not highlight much because you people became tense, you became worried because I have in my mind that Portugal government cannot make such law which is against grace and they need to provide grace period. This is the immigration world law. All countries follow this law. If they want to change any significant immigration laws, they definitely inform people 30 days before and they will give grace period that within 3 months the people will come in this circle and they will be entertained with the old rule. But they instantly implemented new rule and all illegals, including people who did log file and they were very closer to the taxes because some people paid 10 taxes, 12 taxes were required. They had a lot of contributions in Portugal. They are paying taxes, 10 taxes. These were my words. You listen my clip. I told several times. I will explain these points, but this point several times. Please note into a copy. When you are staying in country, you are paying taxes, you are doing job, or you are doing your own activity, mean business, or you are doing your own activity. You are eligible to stay in that country. That's the point I was talking to you. And now Portugal government cleared on 7th of November 2024 according to 35 clause of Article 88, Article 89, Section 3, Section 5 that if you are illegal and even not matter that you did express file or you did not express file, you did log file, you did not log, both are eligible. And if you are paying taxes and you are registered with the tax numbers, you have enough contributions in Portugal, you are doing job or you are doing your own activity, you are eligible for resident card according to this law announced on 7th November 2024. Now definitely you want elaboration, explanation and my analysis because you want details of this law. Simply simple. You can ask to any lawyer. You can get details, but in simple form, I will explain. In my interpretation is that I may be a little wrong, but this law clearly telling now that all illegals, they expressed file or they not expressed file, mean they are registered or they are not registered, mean they did log file, they did not log file, both are eligible to stay and to get the resident card of Portugal. This is my interpretation. And condition is only one. One condition is that you are paying taxes and you have tax number, NIF number, NIS number. I think since closing of Article 88, Article 89, I am emphasizing, I am insisting, please do job. Please open your own activity. Please account tax number, get from the Department of the Tax. That's the request I am doing. Nobody can deport you by this law. Now I would like to tell some significant factors, because now you want conclusion of this law. Mean that you are asking, I am eligible, sir, I am eligible or I am not eligible. I will tell each and everything in this clip. The people who already filed their applications before closing of Article 88, 89, their cases are running and they are in a positive status. Like legals, they will be called for biometric when their 12 taxes will complete. And that AIMA will follow old rules. So that's congratulations to them. I did not tell because I knew you will be disheartened. But in that time, that was matter of lot of worriness for those illegals who were paying taxes, who were doing jobs, who did log file, almost think each and everything was clear. Their children are going to schools and they are settled in Portugal, and they were thinking that we will go back to home country. They were undocumented, but now they are not undocumented because they are paying 12 taxes according to law of Portugal. Their case will not be interrupted, and that positive news that their case will go like legals and they will be able to get email in specific time, or they will complete 12 taxes. Now, question of undocumented individuals who did not log file. They were going back to home country. I was insisting, stay, get tax number, do some own activity. And then, now they are also eligible. In this law, in my words, you can get information from any lawyer or any expert, any consultant. As a consultant, I think you are eligible now. In this law, which is Article 88, Article 89, Section 35, Clause number 3 or 5 says in this 7th November Portugal's law that illegals who did not log file, they are also eligible, but they require NIF number, NIS number, and activity, and then complete taxes. They can log file, and they can get the resident card. Now you will be asking one question, sir, AIMA is telling you are illegal, even I have tax number, AIMA is not entertaining. That's the point I am telling you. That's the last point of this clip. This law is clearly telling that you are eligible. If AIMA will not entertain, you will go to the court and will tell this law. I think within 10 days, the court will tell this is your law and you are giving compensation to illegals. Undocumented individual, he has NIF number, NIS number, according to this law, he is eligible. In last, I would like to congratulate that 3rd June law is abolished, which was absolutely against illegals. New law is formed, which is the 7th of November announced, and the situation becoming very clear that Portugal is entertaining illegals as well. I think when any government decide anything, they decide instantly without research and investigation. That law is reversible. When this law was announced on 3rd of June 2024, I did not recorded much clip in this law. What was the reason? I knew that the people who have filed expression of interest and they are in 11 taxes. They will simply go to the court and they will tell that 11 months you was taking taxes from me, 11 months you allowed me to stay, 11 months you allowed my children to go to school. Now where I go? I have language Portuguese now. I have almost 50% Portuguese national. Now you are telling we will not give you resident card. Where I must go? Please tell me. Why you did not deport when I was paying taxes since 1 year? My one tax is left, then I am eligible for biometric. The court cannot refuse that person in any immigration law. This is the problem with the Portugal government. When they decided this law against illegals, and they little of it did hurriness, and they did not give grace time. They did not make distinction between the people who did not log file and they did log file. And now they gave favor to both people, without file log and with file log. All undocumented individuals will be the part of the Portugal according to this law. One more information, that undocumented individual, now I think you are very pinpointing a question which I am giving you answer. Without watching you, I am answering this question. You are asking, sir, I am illegal, I am undocumented, but still I have no NIF number, NIS number, I have no own activity, I have no job. My question, my brother, what you are doing there? Why you are not getting NIF number, NIS number? This is emergency. You must get your NIF number, NIS number, tax number in emergency. You must open your own activity if you are not getting job. This is essential now. You have chance to stay in Portugal. You have chance to get your resident card as an undocumented individual. This law may be changed in the future. If you got opportunity, utilize that opportunity to get your dream resident card. Thank you very much.